But these are the things that I do on top of my everyday normal standards in case we have a trip coming up where I know there will be lots of time in a bathing suit, or if I have a competitive athletic event I'm participating in. I even did this once when my husband and I were hired for a photo shoot, and I just wanted to feel that extra sense of confidence.
Do you struggle to stay consistent with healthy eating and just want food decisions to be easy, guilt-free, and sustainable? You're in the right place. Hi, I'm Chelsea, nutritionist and fitness coach who overcame restrictive yo-yo dieting and body image insecurities using simple nutrition tools, all backed by biblical principles. And now I help women like you find that same freedom with food so you can feel confident in the look and health of your body for decades to come. I'm ready to dive in with you. So grab that cute notebook you've been hanging on to and let's go.
So I just looked at my calendar and we are almost in April. What the actual heck? And you know what that means, right? Summer is coming. We have just over 12 weeks until the 4th of July, which is about how long it takes for consistency with your nutrition to reap visible results. So if you were listening to this thinking, I could be consistent if I didn't have these 4 major events coming up that are really stressing me out, or, man, if only I hadn't fallen off, I'd probably fit into my favorite pants again by now, then I need you to head to coachrain.com/dietfree to book your 1-hour strategy session with me. I will give you your exact blueprint to get you feeling confident and ready for summer. Give me 1 hour of your time, and you will walk away with the plan that works for you, your preferences, and your busy schedule. That's coachreign.com/diet-free, because summer's coming. And now, welcome to the show. If you've been listening for a while, you know that we are all about sustainable lifestyles. Whether it's your dietary choices, your fitness routine, even putting your faith into practice, I am all about finding the things that not only benefit us and get us to our goals, but that we can do for the rest of our lives. However, I know that sometimes we need a little extra boost that may not be quite as sustainable. So in today's episode, I am going to give you the 3 best things you can do for quick weight loss. These are not things I teach my clients in the Sustainable Way nutrition coaching because I do not find them to be appropriate long term. But these are the things that I do on top of my everyday normal standards in case we have a trip coming up where I know there will be lots of time in a bathing suit, or if I have a competitive athletic event I'm participating in. I even did this once when my husband and I were hired for a photo shoot, and I just wanted to feel that extra sense of confidence. So, are you ready? Let's jump in. The first thing I do when I need a little boost in weight loss or just want to lean up a bit in the next 30 to 60 days is switch all of my protein to extra lean varieties. And how do you know if a protein is extra lean? Well, you have to look at the nutrition label. The number of grams of protein per serving should be, at minimum, double the amount of grams of fat per serving. So, for example, take 100 grams of a chicken breast, which is generally about a standard serving size. That has 22 grams of protein and 2 grams of fat. That would be considered a very lean cut of protein. Conversely, if you take the same amount of ribeye, so 100 grams of ribeye, that contains about 25 grams of protein, which is great, but also 30 grams of fat. So that makes ribeye not a lean protein. The reason switching to only lean proteins works so well is because we still need a lot of protein, but we save ourselves calories when there's not a lot of fat in the protein source. The reason this does not work long term is because we need fat. Our brain is mostly fat matter. Every cell in our body uses fat, and animal fat is the most nutrient-dense source that we can consume. So I definitely do not recommend the ultra-low fat strategy 100% of the time. The second hack I do when I need a little boost to drop a couple pounds and lean up before an event is to check my vegetable intake. Now, what I teach my sustainable whey clients is to aim for half of your plate should be vegetables every time you eat. Sometimes we can get a little lax on this after a while, so I make sure to reel it back in. Every time you eat, half of your plate should be vegetables, if not more. That includes snacks, or what I call mini meals. This is helpful in that 30 to 60 day boost towards leanness because vegetables are low in calories but high in fiber. So if you are like me and you like to eat and just enjoy having more bites of food, vegetables are your friend. You can eat a lot of them without consuming a lot of energy, aka calories, but because they are high in fiber, they also take a lot of energy, aka use calories, to break down. They also help you feel fuller longer because of that fiber and are helpful for digestion. Not to mention, the greater variety of vegetables you take in, the more phytonutrients, vitamins, and minerals you take in, which help with things like skin clarity, hair shine, nail strength. Those are all reasons I teach my clients to aim for that all the time. But I know that tends to be the first thing to go from diamond meals as time goes on. So that's why I make it the second part of my quick weight loss hack. The third part of the hack I do for weight loss in 30 to 60 days leading up to an event is eliminate all processed goods. And I mean a hard elimination. No cookies, no fun beverages, chips. I mean, my tacos and burgers are on lettuce beds to avoid buns and tortillas. And while this is definitely the most difficult one for most of us, it is also the most effective. So much of those items cause inflammation, which can appear on the body as bloating or cause impossible weight loss and water retention. And oftentimes, it takes a full 30-day elimination for the gut to recover from that inflammation and damage. And while I, of course, teach my sustainable whey nutrition clients to eliminate them completely as best as possible, if you were to tell me I could never have homemade chocolate chip cookies again, or bagels, or a carne asada burrito, that would make me really sad. And then it becomes a question of quality of life. So we keep them to a minimum during our regular routines, but for these 30 to 60 days of get lean quick, they are a hard no. So let's review. The 3 parts to my quick weight loss hack with food are: number 1, eat exclusively lean proteins. Hold off on the fatty cuts. Number 2, dial in your vegetable intake. You should have half of your plate be vegetables every time you eat, including snacks. And number 3, hard elimination of all processed goods. That includes beverages and homemade treats. Now, I want to reiterate that this is not sustainable. Contrary to everything I coach, this is only a routine I will use in the weeks leading up to an event where I just need that extra boost of confidence in my physique. And then, if I'm being honest, after the event, I plan for a delightful meal that includes a fatty cut of meat, like a ribeye, as well as a treat that I love, like that homemade chocolate chip cookie. What I don't do is gorge on fast food or factory food products or anything that I wouldn't otherwise occasionally eat during my normal routine. We don't want to spiral backwards and undo all of the good that we did in that 30 to 60 day journey. I hope you found this helpful. And if you could use some help crafting your next meal plan, whether you need fresh momentum or you're just feeling overwhelmed by where to start, I want to help you. Go to coachrain.com/dietfree to book your 1-hour coaching session with me. And let's make sure you are feeling fully confident in your body. That's coachreign.com/dietfree.
I pray this episode was helpful to you, my friend. If so, could you do me a massive favor and take 30 seconds to write a review? This is the best way to bless me big and help more people learn just how simple eating healthy consistently can be. And if you want more value-packed info from me, head to coachrain.com and sign up for the Weekly Harvest, my weekly emails filled with recipes, how to use food as medicine, biblical nutrition, and more. That's coachreign.com for the Weekly Harvest. Blessings until next time, sis. Toodles.